Hello, everyone here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 on Stitzer, Wisconsin. Here since last episode, finished up the baling on this field. Now, well, in case you can't tell, we've got some bales we need to pick up here this episode, and what better way to do it than to bring down the Bobcat here and manually pick up some bales. No excitement. Yeah, okay. Then nobody seems to be too excited out there about that. Oh well. Well, anyway, we're going to manually pick up some bales here this episode. Technically, I got the wrong kind of forks on here. I just realized that as I was driving down here. You would typically never use spike-type forks here for picking up wrapped bales. They're obviously wrapped, and you'd prefer to keep them that way. So, yeah, well. Also, these bales are kind of sitting on the wrong end here. I really should have them sitting upright. Oh, well. Not going to worry about that. We'll see how many of these bales we can pick up here. Picked up a bale trailer here in between episodes as well. I don't know if I've ever actually tried this one before. So, you know what? We'll give this one a try. Running the same Bobcat I was last map here, everyone. Again, we went through quite a few... that did not work. Quite a few skid steers here last map. Trying to find one that would work, everyone. And this is the one I decided I liked. The Bobcat T870. Again, of the skid steers we tried here last time, everyone, there was a lot of complaints, at least on my part anyway, with them. Anywhere from they were too slow at lifting to the lifting height was just like not good, and or like when you tried to tip them back, you couldn't tip the forks down. You know, so when you're all the way up, everyone, and you try to tip your bucket down or the forks or whatever, and they just like they're practically not even tipped down. It's like, well, that's no good. They got to tip down. So, yes, Bobcat T870 seems to be a real winner here so far. So, anyone out there looking for a good Bobcat, definitely seems like the T870 is a good one of the skid steers. There's a couple out there. Definitely, I don't even remember which ones I all tried here again on the last map, everyone. But I know I tried the other Bobcat. So, this one here, I'll have to say I think this one looks a little nicer maybe in some ways. But no, that one does not work. I don't remember if I tried that one or not. Not sure. I know I tried a couple different ones there on the last map. Again, like I said, I don't remember which ones I all tried. Everyone, so... I'm not sure how many bales we got out here. It doesn't look like too terrible many. Nope. Completely missed that one. Stab it. Flip it upright. There we go. Back to the trailer. And don't worry, but I won't bore you folks the entire episode here doing this. And actually, speaking of boring you folks here, we need to get some of this probably to the cows here sooner rather than later, especially the hay bales here. The cows, I think, are probably starving. Yo, they are definitely starving. I mean, they are definitely... Well, actually, no. Yeah, okay, they're definitely still starving. 18,000 liters of slurry, huh? We still have those cows yet. Are these adult cows? No, these are 29 months. These are 20 months. So we'll probably end up selling those cows as well. But again, we're going to go with all adult cows here on this map. So that way we're not waiting years and months for them to actually do anything. And, you know, by the time we get to Farming Simulator 25, they actually don't do anything. So, it's hard to load when you got the forks in there at a silly angle like that. There we go. It's one of those jobs, Evan, in real life, it's kind of fun if you ask me. But in this game, I mean, it really sucks manually doing this. So, auto load for the win. And for those of you who know the trailer I have, that trailer has auto load, Evan. So, trust me, we will be making use of it. Whether we make use of it this time, I'm not sure yet. Or we manually pick these up, we'll figure that out. But we definitely will not be manually picking up all bales. That is for sure. And again, like I said, technically I'm probably picking these up wrong. I mean, you would typically never use a bale spear type attachment like this for picking these up. You'd want the grabber style, so that way you're not wrecking. Oh, wrong button. Not wrecking the wrap on these. Not to mention too, I mean, like I've never used or never seen a 3-spear style for your round bales either. Everyone. Typically for round bales, Evan, you always have. Well, I guess actually think about it, they are still 3-spear for round bales too, aren't they? But typically with the round bale ones, they usually have one big center spear and then like two smaller little ones that are down and off to either side of the big spear. That's usually your round bale ones. I don't think there's even one like that in the game here. At least not that I have anyway. There might be some modded ones, but the game, alas, does not come with the proper tools for doing this job. I think it works best if I set them down here and pick it up level. And I suppose I could, actually probably should at this point, move the trail a little closer, shouldn't I? That'd probably be a good idea. I don't know if it's a good idea to evenly load this trailer. I mean, I got 4 bales on this side. I think there's one on the other side at this point. I should probably put a bale or two on the other side. I don't know that it matters in the game, but real life, you'd definitely probably try to keep these somewhat evenly loaded. Got the other field done as well. Again, looks like I'm seeing like 5 bales on the screen from here, so not too shabby, I guess. Our lovely John Deere green bales. There we go. So far, so good. I guess you can somehow like stick one back there too. I'm interested here. I'm assuming you can stack these 2 high here, so we should be able to get quite a few bales on this trailer. It's kind of weird with that back piece there. That is rather interesting. By the way, as far as the game or this map is concerned as well, one had the same issues I had last episode here as well with the whole crashing. Seemed to be a little bit better here this time though. Not quite as bad as last time. The first, I don't know, maybe at 10 minutes or so into the map, I'm going to just, you really couldn't do a whole lot. Although Courseplay was able to run, interestingly enough. I wasn't quite done baling the hayfield over there, so I got Courseplay going. And, yeah, Courseplay seemed to be fine. Courseplay's running around the field doing its job, but, yeah. Kind of like last episode of when the game would work for 30 seconds, and then 30 seconds it won't, and then 30 seconds to be back to working again, and then 30 seconds it won't. So, don't know what's up with that. I'm on the same. There's some new error messages there now. The shop. Okay, well, I guess the error messages aren't there anymore. So, still don't know what's going on, everyone. Not sure. At least, again, the game is still playable. Just, yeah, it's annoying. You know what? We're going to bring the tractor over here. Throw some straps on this here. I want these bales that we have on here so far leaving us. Interesting strapping method, I must say, by the way. That is interesting. There's a fair number of bales here yet. I probably should have turned the straps back off again. Although, kind of a little pro tip there, if you want to manually load a trailer and maybe you're not the greatest at it, you're a little worried about it, every time you load a bale, you can turn the straps off and back on again. And that will prevent you from knocking any bales that you were able to get on off. Oh, so, if you do what I just did right there, one. You don't have to worry about, like I said, knocking any of the bales you already have on off. Spear the bale. Whoa. Why I did that. Gotta love Giants physics, right, everyone? Get that level. I'm just poking more holes in my silage bales, right, everyone? Speaking of silage bales, these probably aren't actually silage here yet. Reach the other side. Oh, so close. Oh, come on now. For those that you know what I'm about to do, you know. There we go. If you know, you know, right there. We got 4 more bales over here yet. Like I said again, we won't probably spend the entire episode doing this here. I'll pick up a couple more. Maybe we'll throw on the auto load here. We'll see once. We got hay bales that need to be picked up on the other field as well. Okay, let's unload that. Would be nice, I suppose, if the Bobcat went a little faster through the field here. But then again, most of your skid steers aren't particularly the fastest pieces of equipment on the farm usually. Go. Yeah, like I said, just repicking the bale makes it a lot simpler there, if you ask me. Now, I'm assuming we put one here. Doesn't quite fit properly. I'm guessing it's probably like supposed to sit down inside there, right? I don't know, maybe the bales we have are a little bit too big, or it is close though. It's really close. So, I mean, our bales might be a little bit bigger, but I think if you want smaller ones, then it'd probably go the other way. Maybe it's meant for, I forget what's the middle. We got 180 centimeter bales here, I'm guessing, everyone. So 6-foot bales, at least I'm guessing that's what they're probably supposed to be. Typically, when it comes to your round balers, Evan, the 6-foot bale is the biggest bale you make on most of your round balers. Your smaller round bales, I believe, are 4-foot bales. So, 4-foot bales, 5-foot bales, and 6-foot bales. I forget what those are in centimeters again, but yeah, 180, I believe, is the biggest. Your 6-foot bale. I love how the bale just springs off there. Again, when the physics on this is just absolutely astounding. We'll have to see once here. Maybe Giants will finally do some more work on the bale system here for Farming Simulator 25. Maybe eventually one of these days, Evan, picking up bales will actually work out somewhat okay here. Although it's going okay here this episode so far. There's just obviously some weird things going on that are like, what in the world? And of course, one of the things too in a game like this, when you don't have any like the feedback like you do in real life, that's probably another big factor right there. We're pretty much going off all of visual cues here. Nothing touch-wise here in the game, of course. That's okay. Have any bales over on this side yet? I got one over there, one over here yet. Okay. Yeah, quite a few of the bales picked up here so far. And if you notice, Evan, if you look at the map, you can actually see the bales essentially disappearing off the map here, right? Because we're not auto-loading them. They do actually, like, move here. Again, if you tend to auto-load your bales, Evan, depends on the auto-loader, but a lot of times with the auto-loader, Evan, it'll still show the bales as being on the map yet, even though they maybe are not. So until you actually maybe unload those bales from the auto-loader, their location will not update. Kind of defeats the purpose of the C Bales mod. So again, by the way, using the C Bales mod, for those of you wondering. Great little mod there, by the way. That just shows you the bales on the map. Again, sometimes with the draw distances in the game, when you can't actually see the bales at a very far distance. So Using a mod like See Bales allows you to see all the bales that are essentially on the map and throughout the field. I think the longest part of this job is just driving back and forth here so far, feels like. While we're driving back and forth, by the way, just a reminder, if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. There we go. Of course, along with that, Evan, too, don't forget, if you like the video, hopefully you know what to do. Give the video the old thumbs up there. Also very much appreciated. And as always, Evan, if you have anything to say, throw it down in the comments there. Always enjoy reading everyone's comments. Again, too, if you have any suggestions for this series, maybe any equipment or something you'd like to see, let me know. Throw that down below as well. And again, no guarantees, but we'll see what we get to here on this map. Man, I wonder how high we can stack this trailer, Evan. So if we go too high, we got room for 1, 2, 3 more, maybe 4 bales here, and possibly a 5th back there yet. Not sure about the 1 in here. There might not be room for 1 in there. Talking about the bale that's over the axle there, of course. Good tires on this trailer with all these bales on here. Oh, do we want to keep picking up bales? I think maybe we'll pick up a couple more yet. I don't know about you folks. Kind of having fun here with this. At least within reason here, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more bales. Yeah, I don't know if I want to spend that much time here. Again, I don't want to spend the entire episode doing this, Evan. We've got cows that want to be fed here, so... Weird how that bale just kind of like springs off there when you do that. I don't know why that is, but again, we'll just chalk that up to Giants physics there. Okay, I think we'll make this the last bale we're going to manually load here. Then we'll just maybe load the rest of it with the auto load. See how that works here. I don't know that I've used this particular trailer here before, so hopefully the auto load works. Backing out. There we go. Okay. Let's maybe just turn the straps on here just so we don't lose any of the bales we have already loaded. And let's see. Activate auto loading is the B key. Oh, and looks like with this particular auto loader, the bales do disappear off the field. At least from what I'm seeing here so far. That means this bale trailer is actively loading the actual bale on the trailer rather than kind of like a fake auto load. Yeah, which you definitely, unfortunately, get some of that. But there should be room for another bale in there yet. Maybe I don't have this trailer stacked correctly or something. We'll find out what the auto load portion. Yeah, it's gonna put another bale up there, huh? Interesting. What maybe like a bale in there? No, maybe not. I think there's what, one more bale up here. Yeah, then we'll run over to the other field, grab those here as well. Oh, no. Like, wait a minute. I see a bale behind us. No. The bale behind us, Evan, is literally the trail. I'm looking at the map here. Like, wait a minute. Looks like there's a bale there. Actually, speaking of bale, there is one down there yet. Whole reason we use the sea bales mod, Evan. Thought I had all the bales on the field picked up. And like, wait a minute. That map's not empty. Kind of nice that this trailer actually shows you where the auto load zone is, Evan. Actually get the bale picked up properly here. Otherwise, I know on some of the trails that can be a little bit of a pain because you don't know, like, where's the auto load part? How close do you got to be, right? And as we've discussed before, on some trails, I mean, you got to be painfully close for the auto load to work. But now that we got all the hay mowed, Evan, we got some work to do on these fields here yet. They will, I think, probably all need lime here. So actually, you know what? Maybe they don't. Because that's right. Again, we're not playing with precision farming here anymore, Evan. I got to make sure I remember that here. Precision farming, I believe all these fields needed lime. Yeah, they're not showing as needing to be plowed. Oh, yeah, it does need lime. Okay. And that field over there. Okay, so if it needs to be plowed, it needs lime, doesn't it? Interesting. Well, as I already mentioned, I do plan on maybe plowing under at least one of the grass fields here. Would like to maybe try some alfalfa or clover, one of the two, or maybe both. We'll see once. Okay, one more. Speaking of one more, that might also be a full... Yes, it is. It is a full trailer. I was just going to say, how many bales does this trailer hold? Apparently, what does it actually say, does it? 1,700 yards. That sounds like a lot. But again, I don't know how many that is in bales. Here we got... Oh, let's see. We got 4, 3, that's 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 3 more in the back. So 13. 13 times 2, 26 bales. Oop. Every time that happens, I'm like, oh crap, the game's crashing. Nope, that was just probably me bumping the tab key or something like that. Probably should see if we can put up some sort of bale shed. I think there's room down by the cow barn here, if I remember correctly. Maybe get the same bale shed we had here on the last map again. That one seemed to work out quite nicely. That way we at least have a spot we can store our bales in here. Rather than, just leave them all scattered all over the ground. I mean, not that I'm opposed to doing that, as you folks have seen before. We can definitely throw them on the ground. But if we're going to try to keep it somewhat neat, might as well at least try. Get ourselves a bale shed. Yeah, like I said, back here, if I'm not mistaken, I think we can make some room back here for some sort of bale shed. Come on, tractor, stop. Okay, let's go shopping here real quick. Construction. And we're going to want, buildings, I do believe, right? See if we can find that bale shed back here again. Don't remember exactly which category it was under. It was a 3-sided building, if I remember correctly. Shed pack. Shed pack. We need bale shed. That one, this one. Yes, I believe that is the one right here. Okay. Not sure what that is, but apparently it doesn't not want me to place it there. So that gonna be out of the way there? We're gonna try it. Ooh, and looks like it placed exactly at the level I wanted it to as well. That's a wonder. Nope, a little too far. Does auto load, auto unload work? Nah, sure. Okay. We'll just be pulling the bales off here. Oh, they really? Oh, wait a minute. It says it is, though. Didn't it? Didn't it say 128 was accepted here? It says 125 to 238, and then 180 to 4. Well, what do you mean it's not accepted here? Is it because it's not fermented yet? Or if it's because it's not fermented yet. That's probably why, one. Okay, making a mess of this. We'll just leave them like that here for now. I did want to get this trailer to pick up these bales over here yet, but maybe we just run the Bobcat over there and run them back to the barn. We could always do that. Plus, we got this little one here. Let me just we'll just pick this one up here. I think this is the difference between what the 4-foot and then the 6-foot bale. Well, as soon as I set this one down, it's gonna. Okay, never mind. I didn't even have to set that one down. I was gonna show you folks here. Give me that bale back. Yeah, just maybe size comparison here. Trying to get it on its side. Yep, there. Much smaller bale. Okay, bale, our cows enjoy. That's gone. And that probably will not last very long. Okay, we better go grab the Bobcat one. Let's get that back to the farm here. Also, what's going on here? What's up with this? You're supposed to be fertilizing here. Are you not done? Huh, wonder what went wrong. Well, we'll just start them back up here again. That's not the Bobcat. There's the Bobcat. Back to the farmyard. This definitely is going to take a minute to drive back there. Again, speed of this machine, not particularly quick. And you know what? While we're doing that, as I mentioned, we do need to do some work here to our grass fields. And it is almost time to wrap it up here this episode. So, because yeah, by the time we get back in, it's probably going to be time to wrap it up. Don't have a whole lot of grassland options, do I? Might just, for the fun of it, to try this tool here, though. Yeah, I don't need the cedar part. We're just gonna, I suppose I could lease it too. We're gonna buy it. And we're gonna give that thing a try here. Need a tractor to pull it with. But trust the Oliver. Guess we'll find out. Oliver failed miserably in the last job we had it doing. That was planting. There's a planter back there, if I remember correctly. Let's see if Oliver can handle the job this time. Also, for that matter, there it is. Where's the grassland roller we ordered? Okay, we're going to run over to the hayfield here real quick and see what this machine does. And then we'll wrap it up here this episode. Again, we got to put some lime on these fields. And they need, yes, they need some fertilizer as well. Which actually, oh, perfect. We got fertilizer in the sprayer at the moment. Oh, while we're hiding down there, we got maybe a minute or two here. We're going to read a quick comment or so. I just happened to realize that. I forgot to read any comments here. Starting off with Hetero. Hetero was saying, good video. There's a small side dresser I found. that I wanted to try on corn. Sounds good. TJM Farming was saying little to no error messages. That's rare. Been a hot minute since I watched one of our videos. Cannot believe this is the last map you're doing for 22. Feels like yesterday we were on Automokes fixing the cantankerous 9650 STS combine. Nice to see a little haybind kicking about in your game. Well, hey, thank you very much for that. And I missed my field cancel, didn't I? Yeah. Well, I think the proper field entrance for it is maybe over further down, but usually I cut in right here on one of this. Yeah, I don't know exactly where this path goes. I've never actually tried it, so. Oh, I know. Like GM Farming was saying, Farming Simulator 25 is right around the corner. We're practically there. And that's considered folded. I guess it's considered folded down. Okay. I figured at least would fold down. That like really removes the grass, don't it? Is this grass actually ready to be mowed again? Oh, you know what? It's going to have to turn it on here first, aren't we? I forget about that all the time. Yeah, okay. No, it's not. Okay. What's this thing actually doing? It's changing it to growing. That's interesting. And it is adding fertilizer. Okay. That's what I kind of thought there. It looks like a little bit of a darker shade. So it's adding fertilizer. It's not going to take care of the need for plowing, though, is it? I thought there was a way to take care of that. I might have to do a little looking here, bud. Because, yeah, I don't know if I want to look at that needs plowing all the time here. Anyway, on that note, it is time, unfortunately, to wrap it up here. So, again, thanks for watching. How many folks have any comments or questions? Be sure to leave them down below. And, as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.